a name on the suspects?
No, I haven't.
No, not this time. Are you releasing the names of the officers yet?
We will, as soon as
the investigation is
as soon as they tell me we can.
Can you just give me the general rundown? I really would appreciate it.
At approximately 8:43, 8:46 this morning, two Trenton detectives were returning to the scene of the shooting on Hobart Avenue, but they were returning as a result of an investigation, follow-up investigation on a domestic violence that occurred earlier this morning.
Joe, what was the address on Hobart? 59 or 55?
I believe it's 59.
It is 59.
So they were coming back this morning after what happened last night?
The original incident occurred at approximately 2:30 this morning.
Okay, what happened then?
There was a call from the DV victim, the domestic violence victim, asking for help in relation to the incident that had taken place at her home. The officers responded. They listened. They took the information. They brought her back to the station to interview her and get further information, also to obtain warrants for the arrest of the suspect in relation to the domestic violence. Evidently, she'd been beaten up pretty well by this guy.
Boyfriend?
I believe so. Thereafter, they returned at approximately 8:30, 8:43 this morning. When they returned, she was with them. They got out of the car. They were exiting the car, and evidently the suspect had returned back to the premises and was exiting. As he was at the top of the steps, she indicated, "That's him, arrested." They got out of the car, and he pulled his gun, opened fire off the officers. The officers returned fire. The end result is the suspect defendant is now deceased, killed as a result of the exchange of gunfire, and I have two of Trenton's finest in surgery at Capitol Health.
What are the extent of their injuries?
I really don't know.
And they're in surgery at this point?
Yeah, one was shot in the shoulder, one was shot in the back.
Was the suspect on the scene when the initial call for the domestic violence incident came through at 2:30?
As I understand, no.
Did he flee the scene?
That's
by the time that the officers had arrived. Do you know what the warrants for him were being prepared, or what they were, what charges there were?
Well, I would assume there's probably an assault warrant, maybe an atrocious assault warrant, depending on the aggravated assault warrant, depending on the nature of the injuries to the victim. And they were obtaining a warrant for his arrest.
Can you confirm that he stabbed a puppy to death?
I was told that he had stabbed the puppy to death.
Have the police been here before to this address?
I don't know.
I was asking that very question. Were they known to the police at all before this?
I don't know. It's possible, but you'll find that out later.
Do you have an age on this on the victim of the police involved shooting?
No.
Do you know if he resided at this address?
I don't know.
And what's in the course of the domestic? That's when the puppy was killed.
I believe so.
And was the woman stabbed as well, the victim?
I don't have that information. All right?
Thank you, sir.
I would think if she was stabbed, they probably would have brought her to the hospital before they would have
And they just brought her
to
to the station. Sure. Okay.